Welcome to another episode of In the Box Live. I am here with my boys Andres and Dookie Love, and of course, I am Animal Vision. This is the place where you can catch up on all things Twetch and BSV and crypto and all kinds of fun stuff. We got a lot of fun stuff planned for you today, and we're going to kick it off today. First off, how you doing, fellas? Good to see you.
How we doing today?
Kicking it. Cool.
Doing the usual. Yeah.
Absolutely. Of course, you can find anything and everything in the box related at twetchcast.com, or you can follow us on Twetch at 7963. I'm 6695. Andres up here is 1325, and Dookie Love over there is 1618. So follow us to keep up with all your in the box needs. We're really excited to announce that we are going to be doing a 24-hour vibe stream coming up very soon to commemorate the BTC Halvening coming up. Andres, man, walk us through that. What's that going to be like?
It's gonna be ambitious. It's like the 24-hour live stream we did before, except this time we're organized. We got a sick lineup. We got TK Coleman, we got River, we got Cosmo Sagittarius, we got Manifestable Inside Out, Customized, Daz, we got Boss. I mean, we got a sick lineup, and if we do it right, I finally get to prove all three of you wrong. Hunter was still kind of on my side, but I get to prove y'all wrong that my craziness has some brilliance to it.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
You got a dream,
Yeah, exactly. So everybody knows how this is going to all work. Basically, all of these people have 2-hour segments. We're going to be swapping off to who is hosting the show every 2 hours, starting at 11 p.m. Eastern Time this Sunday, May 10th.
On the 9th? The 10th?
The 10th.
Yeah, the 10th. The happening should be on the 11th, sometime around there. So I figure if we start on the 10th, If it like shoots up by a couple hours, we'll still be within that time. But in the end, it's not even really about the halving. It's more about just the vibe stream, the whole community. I mean, it's crazy that we got nearly 12 people together to do one 24-hour epic live stream. Everybody has creative control. Everybody could invite whoever they want. It's gotten an amazing response so far. And hopefully, since that day, a lot of people are going to be on YouTube in regards to crypto and all that stuff with the halving. Hopefully they see Twetch, and hopefully we onboard at least one person.
Yeah,
that would be pretty epic.
Now,
that would be
are all
awesome.
the slots full?
Yes, they are.
What would you tell someone? What would you tell someone that wants to come on the show?
Definitely just holler at us. If you're trying to get on that 24-hour live stream, I would even still, first of all, you got to be in the Discord. That's where we're communicating on. And I would definitely, even though all the slots are filled up, if you want to help out, if you want to be a backup in case somebody can't make it, whatever the case is, just make sure you're flexible, whatever the case.
Furthermore, I'm sure that a lot of these people are not going to have any problem sharing and having you on in their segment as well. I know I'm doing the 7 p.m. The 11th time slot. And I'd be happy to have anybody that wants to join me on. I'm going to be doing some fun stuff. I don't want to spoil any of my surprises, so I've got some really fun stuff planned. But yeah, I'm sure that a lot of these people, like I said, would be more than welcome to have you on. So if you want to be a part of that, hit us up. We'll hook you up. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm particularly.
If you just want to. Again, if you just want to help out, if you want to be on the ends, a lot of people are going to be inviting other people. So not only the people that you see on the lineup, but they plan on having other guests on as well. So I don't know what TK Coleman plans to do yet, but for example, he might just invite the numpties on.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, you have a little numpty segment within InTheBox live.
Little numpties.
It could happen. Yeah.
Little numpties.
Yeah, and I'm particularly excited about customized, having that 2-hour section. I have a sneaking suspicion he's going to teach us all how to do something very, very cool. So I'm stoked about that.
He started his own YouTube channel as well. It's spelled the same way as on Twitch, KOSTUUMIZED.
Yeah, that's it.
Look him up on YouTube. He's been posting, man. He's posting every single time that he works, so it's pretty cool.
That's awesome. I didn't even know that, so I'm gonna have to go give him a follow, a subscription, if you will. I'd really think he's honestly one of my favorite Twitchers. That dude works hard, man, for his art.
Yeah, for sure.
It's gonna be very cool. Very, very cool. So let's talk about Twetch for a minute. These guys have been working hard, man. I hear through the grapevines, basically Twetch has been putting out a ton of updates recently, kind of improving, adding lots of different stuff like that. And I think it's hurt the stability of Twetch a little bit. So from what I understand, optimization has been the focus recently. So you may not have seen any new features come out in the last couple weeks or so, since I think the last big one was new dark mode, or just the new UI in general.
Right.
But ever since then, I think they've really been focused on optimization. And I was actually, I was going to post it today, but didn't really get around to it. But I was just going to say, I think Twetch has actually been really smooth for the past couple days. I think it's running really well. Null says in our chat here, YouTube channel name, Costumized Live. That's KOSTUUMIZED Live is the name of his YouTube channel. But anyways, yeah, I think the optimization has gone really well for Twetch so far. It's been running really smooth. I used to have a lot of problems like with money bunny transactions not going through, and having to get use Harry's I forget what the name of the tool is called, but whatever that tool Harry created to fix that, we were having to use that and stuff. But I haven't had that happen to me in probably a week now, so that's definitely a good thing. But on top of that, I actually came across this. Well, Andres here filled me in on this one a little bit earlier. I had no idea that this actually existed. So I'm gonna pull this up on screen now. This is Retro Twetch. RetroTwetch.com, and I haven't even gone past this. pops up. It looks like a Game Boy game or something. It says, "Welcome. This is a Twitch client where users can discuss old school gaming. We use invisible money button to interact. Only likes and posting are currently supported. Likes are 10 cents. Enjoy." So I'm gonna click
Are you
confirm.
screen sharing that?
I am, yeah. Probably not to you, but I am broadcasting it. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, the way that it works is he's
Okay.
basically grabbing Twitches from Twitch, but the website only recognizes Twitches that end in the tag $OSG, and I think OSG stands for Old School Gaming, which is the long name, and then the short name is Retro Twitch. But essentially, what he did was and what's cool about it with Retro Twitch is he took it back to the 10-cent thing, right? So back in the day, a like was 10 cents, so which is pretty cool. So I kind of played around with it, and if you hit the coin, what it does is
noise. Oh my god.
what it makes the coin noise. But then the cool thing is it just does /pay, so it authorizes you to post on. It authorizes basically you're posting on Twitch.
Huh.
And it just does /pay 25 cents using Retro Twitch.
No
right?
kidding.
So yeah, it's really, really dope. And the big thing, in my opinion, about this is just the proof of concept. I mean, so many different ideas could be done with this, and Josh is just a great example of how creative a person can be, and he's profiting off this.
Yeah,
right? He's making money every time somebody uses it.
I was gonna ask.
He gets a certain percentage. I don't know I didn't look up into the numbers. I looked more into like how the actual web page works.
So what you're saying is this is something
right now, for example.
So Josh Hensley actually created this using Twitch SDK.
Yeah.
I'm assuming, right?
Yeah. He owns RetroTwitch.com, the website. And then what he does is uses that website to pull Twitches that end in OSG, right? $OSG. So if we do this right here, I'm on the InTheBox account, but I'm on Twitch, just regular pro.twitch.com, right? If I do hello Retro Twitch, right? And then I hit enter whatever, or just waiting for my $OSG. Now I'm gonna post that
$OSG, not slash or anything, but $.
No, $OSG.
Okay.
So if you look on there, you're not gonna see any Twitches from Twitch that do not end in $OSG.
But you can also
so we just
so you can. Yeah. So sure enough, there it is. Hello, Retro Twitch.
Yeah. So now, if somebody uses Retro Twitch and leaves a like on it, it'll cost 10 cents. But if you leave a like on it right now, like I'll leave a like on it here from us, just on regular, I'll like our own post right quick. It's 5 cents.
So let me ask you something.
So,
If so basically this Retro Twitch is finding Twitches that end in $OSG. Okay, so if you go to and you actually make a post from Retro Twitch, a couple questions. First off,
automatically
does it automatically add the money sign OSG to that?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
and also, does it show up on Twitch?
Yes, it shows up on Twitch. It uses Twitch. So it basically what it does is it uses a script that posts onto Twitch.
Okay.
So it scans scans for Twitches that end in $OSG. When it posts using a call from the Twitch SDK, which is the post, and then it just posts on your behalf, and then it ends it with $OSG.
So even if you post
for 10 cents.
So if you post something over here, it's actually going to put that OSG when you see it on old school Twitch, right?
Yeah. Go ahead, give it a shot. Post something from the retros from RetroTwitch.com. I've been using it. It's just dope. It's like a cool way to like filter Twitches. Like right now, even though it's only used for OSG, but if you think about it, you could put anything on there, right? And use tag $OSG, and all of a sudden, just the people that are using retro, so it filters Twitches. So even if you throw regular Twitch in that, if somebody's using retro Twitch, they'll find it right away.
Twitch SDK.
Golden Yogi's in the Twitch
football.
cast, yo.
And then we could use a certain keyword, pull up our Twitches, and it all filter into this one page.
We could do
your group could use the page.
Correct. So like once I finish learning how to do a HTML, CSS, and I learned some JavaScript, I could do one, in the box, right? So you could come to InTheBox, or you could come to twitchcast.com, and then there will be a link that links you to InTheBox Twitch, right?
That is
so it'll be
ITV
cool. Twitch, right? So we could have like the little heart sign be like a little InTheBox symbol, right? And a branch could be a fucking whatever. It just all depends on how you want to design it. I've already had some great ideas for some, but bigger than this is just the proof of concept. Josh being a pioneer in this and fucking grabbing his balls and saying, let me get this done, I think is really going to wake a lot of people up and see that he's making money with this. And they're going to say, you know, I could do this shit too. I have an idea to do a Lord of the Rings one, right? So now this
can one of you guys drop the link in the chat for these people?
Yeah, sure. And it's really simple, guys. It's just retrotwetch.com. I will put it in the chat. But yeah, you really can't mess it up. Here you go, everybody. Bam. Yeah, that's freaking sweet, Josh. I don't know if you're ever gonna watch this, but I hope you do.
Retrotwetch.com.
Yeah, retrotwetch.com, man. And this is really it seems stable as hell. Frankly, I mean, I'm just like, you know,
it's super cool, and this is like version 0.4. So he threw something together, and it looks good, and it works good, and he understands that there's a market out there for updates, right? Whether it's just a site that does something as simple as what it's doing now, but can you imagine? I mean, this is going to be something he'll probably work on for a while. So everybody loves the project, so he'll probably continue working on this for God knows how long, and have retro Twitch bots and all types of shit that, you know.
So I'm just looking at this too. It looks like he's done some kind of a branch here within retro Twitch. I don't see any kind of option to be able to do that, but clearly Josh knows how to do it. Because he's definitely got a branch going on here. Let me ask you something. Do likes on Twitch translates to likes? Like if you get a like on Twitch, do you get an extra heart here on retro Twitch as well on that post?
No, there's a pay difference though.
There is a pay difference.
There's a pay difference, but I think it just scans for the amount of likes on the Twitch, right? So you could even double check it. Like I'll like this one, right? The one that I liked it from our own account from Twitch. So
okay.
It should show up as a like. I think it just looks for the like count or whatever, right?
Yeah, it does have one for sure. Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, that's wicked cool, I gotta say.
Yeah, I've been fucking with it,
and so it goes the other way around too, right? Like if I like this post on retro Twitch, which I've just done, which by the way, invisible money button as the standard, sick.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't blame him because he has the documentation for it. I'm sure he could have maybe implemented Relay One. I don't know if they have documentation out there, so he could use that, but I'm sure he knows that more people have money button than Relay. So if he's gonna implement anything right now, it would be, you know,
and if
smartest to use money button.
If he's using invisible, I don't see any reason why not, because I mean that really was very very smooth, just giving that like right there. So yeah, that's retro Twitch, everybody. We're again, I totally just came across this earlier. Andres clued me in. I had no idea, but pretty cool. I'm pretty hyped about it.
Yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Josh is the fucking man, bro. If you're not following Josh Hensley on Twitch, everybody needs to follow him right now. The easiest way to find him is just go on Twitch and go to the leaderboard. He's probably at the top.
Yeah.
At 145, he's right there, dude. Find Joshua Hensley if you want Twitch updates. this is like almost like homebrew, right? So I don't know if any of you have ever done like modding or consoles or phones or whatever. So essentially, it's almost like he did like a homebrew version of Twetch, and he did an 8-bit version.
That's sick, man.
So he grabbed like NES.CSS files, and he really went all out to like research what he needed to do it. I mean, as simple as it looks as a web page, there's a lot of work that he put into that. And I'm sure over time, his little baby is going to grow up and be a fucking money-making Twetch retro Twetch machine.
Cool question in the chat. Interesting, and I'm glad that this works. At first glance, I wonder if this concept, scaled by 1,000x users or whatever, would this clutter up the Twetch platform or at least change its purpose? It's a good question. I think the answer ultimately is yes, it would. I think that if you're everything that gets posted on Retro Twetch also gets posted on Twetch, you are going to see a lot of that.
Well, so I don't think it would change any clutter. That's like a group of people that just decide to add $OSG to all of their Twitches because it's like a hashtag, right? So in a way, like, I don't think it would clutter up your tag, because if there's thousands of people using Retro Twitch, there's probably tens of hundreds of thousands of people using Twitch.
That's true.
And Retro Twitch is not going to be the first and only. This is the first of many, and I guarantee you there's somebody working on maybe ancient Twitch or future Twitch or fucking heavenly Twitch or, you know, hellish Twitch or gosh knows what other. I mean, this is just the beginning to show all the shit that's going to happen. Another big thing is Tug. I think he's Koala Kratala. I can't pronounce it, dude. But that gentleman right there is coming up with Twetch SMS. Twetch SMS. So very soon you're gonna be sending Twetches from your fucking iMessage or Android SMS or whatever the fucking case is. So
right.
There's, I mean, when Twetch released the SDK to the public and said, do it better than us, I think they genuinely meant it. Twetch is always going to be king. It's always going to be the stable version of Twetch, right? But you're going to see retro Twetches and
I think the idea though, you know, if we have a bunch of these, like if a shitload of people start making different like spin-offs of Twetch with the SDK, and then everything that gets posted on all those spin-offs goes directly to OG Twetch. I mean, at some point, the Twetch team is going to have to find a way to clean up Twetch, and I think that that's inevitable. I mean, I think that groups and being able to filter your own content and using maybe something like Ann to get the kind of content that you want to see up to the top of your timeline, I think it's going to be really important. I mean, you know, when this thing starts pushing 50,000, 100,000 users and it's just bang, 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 nobody's going to be able to keep up with it with the way that Twetch is right now.
Let's say if 95% of your feed is coming from some independent Twetch homebrew.
That's what I mean. Like it's possible.
Like,
yeah.
But correct. It's very possible. But why would that be bad? That just means you got a ton of
because
people
like
that are being
so like for instance, if somebody comes up with I don't know, like makeuptwetch.com, right? And it gets really popular, and you have like hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people posting on makeuptwetch.com about makeup tutorials and beauty tutorials and stuff like that, and then all of a sudden that's all you're seeing on Twetch. Twetch is going to have to find a way for me to say
that's the way it was before, when it was literally every single Twetch was just about BSB.
Yeah, but that sucks. That's a problem.
And of course it sucks, but it diversified. I don't think it's, unless, for example, Jeffree Star comes on this show, and I know who Jeffree Star is because I have a daughter and I bought his fucking makeup. It's expensive as shit,
well,
right?
But
let's say he signs up. Somebody will know who he is. Trust me. If he signs up for Twetch tomorrow, okay, I guarantee you, whether there's a retro Twetch or not, okay, there's going to be 10 billion fucking users that are going to be all makeup, and it's...
Well, see, that's to my point, though. That's to my point. Regardless of it's on this platform or another platform.
I don't want to have Disney on the platform, right? Because all of a sudden everything is going to be Disney, right? But then eventually something else will come along that's just as big, or it might not.
They'll adapt. They'll have to scale.
So that's like saying I don't want to have PewDiePie on here because I have a bunch of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you need that
So-
though. Like if you don't want somebody, if you don't want to see content from somebody or a particular kind of content, you should be able to put up some kind of wall for that. You know, like Noel says in our chat, will OG Twitch users be able to see or choose not to see the content posted on the SDK platform? I'm just not clear if this is a wall or a skin. And Kane says they'll sort it out some way, and I agree. I think they're going to have to. Again, because regardless of the kind of content that's going to be coming, if everybody on Twitch sees everybody else's posts on Twitch all the time with no kind of content filtering, regardless if it's coming from a spin-off or not, it won't matter. You know what I'm saying? They have to come up with some way to sort and choose your own content, and I think hopefully they implement something like I mean, that's the ultimate. That's the end game. You know, when you
What about Boost?
yeah, when you set up your own kind of online profile, just like your own personal version of Cambridge Analytica, kind of deal. I think that's the only way to go.
Like me personally, like I don't see one makeup Twitch or retro Twitch or something like that getting bigger than the actual staple website.
I really don't either. Well,
so I don't think there's gonna be that problem.
Well, all of those spinoffs are gonna feed Twitch anyway.
Tarantino tomorrow. Yeah, correct. Now, if let's say tomorrow, right? You have person come on, right? Makeup artist, right? 100,000 followers, right?
Right.
And then they come up with their makeup Twitch, right? And all of a sudden your feed is slammed, dude. Every fucking day we'll make up Twitch, right? And then all of a sudden Quentin Tarantino comes on. No makeup Twitch, no retro Twitch, no nothing, just makes a fucking post.
Right.
And you have nothing but that fucking post show up on your feed.
No, I get that.
For fucking 10, 15, 20 days.
That's exactly right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
I don't think somebody using a Twitch SDK is going to break Twitch. I think, and I do agree with you guys that if Jeffree Star comes on tomorrow, or if some shit that I don't like, if some socialist comes on tomorrow and has 100 million fucking of their Karl Marx friends come along, and all of a sudden Twitch is a fucking communist site.
Right.
Yeah, I'd be fucking upset about it, but that's why you have a following tab as well.
Well, I mean, that's true, but I mean, you also need to be able to filter that content somehow. That's my only point.
Yeah, with your following tab.
That's not good enough. I really don't think that's good enough. Because it's just not good enough. I want to be able to go to the latest, and if I don't want to see a kind of content.
So if there's a million users on Twitch, and there's 10,000 posts a minute.
Right.
Right? How are you going to fucking look through the latest feed?
That's what I'm saying. That's my whole point. You have to be able to filter that latest feed.
No, but I'm saying regardless, if there's
scale, the site's gonna scale. Eventually, you're just gonna see your own feed.
And the latest feed is 1,000 posts every 10 minutes. How are you gonna filter through that? Regardless,
you get rid of it. You'll have to get rid of it.
As a matter of fact, it would be easier to filter through it if you have something like retro Twitch, right? So all of a sudden, there's 50,000 users on the site, an hour, 10 years from now, right? And you're like, I feel like looking at some old school gaming today, so you jump on retro Twitch, right? Now all of a sudden, you don't even need the following to it. Now you're just seeing all the gamers, right? Then you're just like, fuck it, I need to get my hair did because I can't fucking get out and get a haircut in COVID, right? So then you go on makeup Twitch and you fucking find something that has to do with hair. So these are actually, in my opinion, you're going to be able to
they're like new pages.
Twitches to filter out all the noise, because when there's a million users, trust me, that latest feed is going to be useless.
I
Just
agree.
like it was on Steemit. And on Steemit, when Steemit first started, you could go through the latest tab, right? And you could see every tab. If you go through the latest tab now, you're not going to see shit. You're not going to find what you want to find.
No, I agree.
It's a fucking Russian roulette.
I agree completely. That's my whole point.
So I see it more as an organizational thing, right? So
yeah, well, they need things like
jump on retro Twitch for an hour, jump on fishing Twitch after, jump on.
Well, it's the same shit that we've been talking about, dude. Like we need groups, we need and good stuff in the comments too. This is Sir Newton. Sir Newton says, I want a ban button, full stop, right? Yeah, like just a block button, just an individual block button, being able
Yeah,
to
I agree.
stop
Flash
people's.
ban.
I
I
agree.
do
I agree.
not, and I'm gonna stick by this. I can't figure out why that is so hard for them to pull off. Like, I just want to be able to
They
filter
don't
my
want to
own.
do it.
They don't want to do it, and
It's
that's the
not.
thing. But it doesn't.
It's
I don't
that's the case.
understand, dude. I so don't understand that. Like, they put in the troll toll. They put all this work into making the troll toll, except for the fact that when I troll toll somebody, I still see their shit. If I put a $30,000 troll toll on Satan, I still got to see him spam my feed. That's not good enough.
Yeah. Yeah, they haven't fixed it yet. Whatever, I hear your point. But
Yeah.
if Josh Hensley wants tomorrow come out with just a regular Twitch website, right, that has a block button, somebody out there watching in the chat right now, if you could just clone a Twitch website with a block button,
You're gonna win.
fucking making money.
You're gonna win. Yep, I
But
agree.
that's all you got to do. But they don't care because they're still making their cut because you're using their code. So
But you can't
that's
you
the
can't
whole
think
point
like
of
that
these
if you want your platform to succeed, though. That can't be your mindset. You know what I'm saying?
But they also have their idea too. They have a reason that they haven't implemented a block button yet. And they have a
can use
reason for it.
anything you make.
And when it happens,
implement
if
all
it
your
happens, they'll have their reason for doing it. But right now, I guarantee you they could have had a block button since day one.
Right.
Right.
And Sir Newton's
But they
here. He
choose
says,
not to right now. So
Sir
that
Newton,
would be a good question to put out to the Twitch team right now. Why no block button?
I mean, I've been preaching
We want
it, but
answers, right?
yeah. So Sir Newton says, I'm a very serious guy, and time is valuable. No time to read BS I am not interested in. But preach, dude. That's my whole point.
Boost pal.
Yep. But it is what
They
it
will
is.
be implementing it, and when they implement it, however they do it, it's going to be fucking amazing. It's going to change Twitch.
Yeah, I hear you. Twitch
Twitch is already badass, but it's going to continue to get.
Oh, Twitch is
even more
badass. Don't get me
badass.
wrong. Twitch is still the most badass. I'm just saying there's small stupid issues that I think turn a lot of people away. Messaging, block button. Yeah, I mean, it's just some basic
but
shit.
messaging is not going to be as easy as it is, because remember, there still has to be
Because
some
they
type of
wanna keep it-
microtransaction
No,
involved.
no,
You're
they
gonna
wanna
have to
keep it
pay
on chain.
Some type of a small fee.
I know, man.
Correct, and I don't blame them for it. I mean,
I don't either.
it's a great idea.
I agree too.
Now,
But
it's going to be up to them if they're willing to take a loss on transactions for
Right.
DMs, right? Are we going to charge people to DM?
I don't
think they're
yeah, and
so.
the thing is
if
I think
it's like
No.
we played that blockchain poker yesterday. You saw 98,000 satoshis is fucking nothing, right?
yeah,
But
exactly.
it's in terms of DMs, that's too much, right? I guess you want to keep a DM down to a couple hundred satoshis or whatever the case is.
I'll just tell you, for
Right.
me, I love Twitch. I will never pay to send a DM when I can pop right over to Twitter and send you the same message for free. And I mean, that's just me.
if I'm
And y'all know me.
paying
I'm a freaking host of InTheBox. I'm a massive Twitch shill. I love Twitch to death. But when it comes right down to it, I'm not going to pay for a DM. I'm not going to do it. So they're going to have to figure out a way to do it.
If I get 100 or 1,000 DMs for a penny, I'd rather use Twitch.
Maybe.
It has. That's what I'm saying. That's the problem. I think, in my opinion, you purchase a ban.
Yeah, I mean,
100 messages.
Yeah, but then again, but then they might lose money because if you're using more data, they would have to have like a data cap on the.
I mean, they could do they could do it just like a buy a setting button, just like they did for dark mode or tweet from Twitch or whatever. Just a one-time payment to buy DMs. Maybe it's $3, $4, or $5. You pay it one time and you get unlimited free DM. I mean, I would do, right?
But how would they store it on chain then, right? Because it wouldn't be able to limit it. They go broke. Eventually.
Yeah, I mean, eventually they would. You would. I mean,
It would
every
just
user
have to
would
be literally the bare bones minimum for DMing, right? So let's say 100 satoshis is what it costs to send a DM, right? They
So-
literally have to charge like maybe a satoshi
So
for their
no,
own
yeah,
personal fee,
yeah,
right?
yeah, right, exactly. They have to pay every time just to get it mined. So,
Correct. Correct.
so Null here says encrypted messaging is a service I would pay a reasonable fee for, and I hear you on
Yeah.
that. But why would you use a free service like something like there's other encrypted free messaging that doesn't use the blockchain? Like ultimately, I think this comes down to one of those situations where the blockchain isn't ideal for everything, and I think that
Because it's
DMing
not.
might
Because
be one of those things.
it's not.
Like Telegram is
But
encrypted,
see,
right? Like things like Telegram, even I think WhatsApp is
I,
encrypted nowadays.
yeah, but then again, if you get WhatsApp, the case, right, for hate speech, probably if they see it or something or whatever the case is, I guess the only way you could get banned off of, you know, Twitch is if you do something illegal or if you're
Right.
posting porn,
Right,
right?
exactly. Yeah, and like, I think
So
they want to have a way to police that. They don't want people doing drug deals through their DMing, which means they're gonna have to like search for keywords and like I don't know, man. That's a massive issue.
well, no, that would be more like if you get caught dealing drugs and
Sure,
the police want to investigate and go into your files,
that's it.
then they would have to try to get a warrant and I guess get some type of consensus to get in there.
And then
You know,
yeah,
I
get
don't know how
into
that will work.
get into all your blockchain transactions and see what's up.
Correct, but they
So
can't just get in there because fucking whoop de doo. I want to, I'm the government. I want to look through your shit. It
sure.
doesn't work like that.
No, yeah. I mean, not right now, but um,
Yeah, that's one thing that, BSV works within the law. What about if we have a
it does.
dictatorship? I mean, how is that going to work?
I don't know.
Does it work?
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
what if all of
No.
a sudden tomorrow,
I know what you mean.
Obama comes back and says, "I'm taking over. I'm gonna be dictator of the United States because I hate the fact that we were winning under Trump." You know.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's good.
That's the thing.
Good food for thought there. Lots of cool stuff that I think Twitch could do. I think they're doing a lot of things really right, and I think they could do a lot of things better. But that's what I'm no dev, so I'm just a user, man. I just like to compare it to other stuff and see where they're at, kind of give a status report. So I think that's
They're moving along pretty quick.
they really
I
are.
like homebrew Twitches. That's all I gotta say about that. I like homebrew Twitch.
I hear you. I hear you. So I know that everybody's itching for a little bit of Twitch Culture Daily. They want to see their Twitches that they worked so hard on up on screen. So what do you say, guys? You want to take a little Fiverr and we'll do a little scene change and we'll come back with TCD?
I'm down. I got a roll to join anyway.
All right, then. Everybody, stick around. We got Twitch Culture Daily coming for you very, very soon. We'll see you shortly.
Over the years, Wheaties has always been the breakfast of champions because we've always stood for the best with what we put inside the box and who we put outside. Today we welcome our newest champion. And we've never stood quite this tall.
What's up, guys, and welcome to another edition of Twetch Culture Live. You know, this is the place where you can find all your Twetch news, updates, arts, memes, funnies, new users, pay mail, bay mail, holiday in. Y'all know the deal. Let's get right into this. So first off today, we have our own little post that we wanted to bring up again. As we mentioned earlier, we are doing a 24-hour Vibe stream, and if you want to check out the lineup for that and schedule maybe when you want to pop your head in, if you got somebody you're excited about, we got the list right here. If you go onto our Twitch profile, it is one of our most recent Twetches, pretty easy to find. Yep, we're really excited about it. Cosmos, Inside Out, Boss, TK, River, Manifestival, Daz, Costumize, Kurt Wuckert, Trisha One Love? You kidding me? It's going to be hype.
Props, Andre.
It's going to be hype, dude.
Props on that.
Really excited about that.
I feel like it's not done. I feel like there's going to be more to come.
Oh, it's going to be epic, man.
Oh, I definitely agree.
Yeah.
Now it's
What
just.
do you think of this?
Yeah, I don't know what happened here. This is Matt Gill.
What's his name? Is it Derek McGill?
Could be. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Is that the right name? I don't know how this happened, but anyways, I know
really,
he don't follow anybody.
He doesn't like people very much. That is apparent. And of course, Anthony is trying to fix that, and Moisty is trolling as normal.
New feature.
New feature.
Back.
New feature alert.
I think
I'm not digging that.
If this happened to me, I think it would make me want to grind that much harder.
Yeah.
This is like motivational, right?
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine starting off on a social media site with -1 followers?
Right.
That's motivation right there. You gotta grind for 2 followers to get 1. That sounds fucking base.
I think you got it backwards,
Instead
dude.
of -1 following, he deserves -1 followers.
Exactly, yeah.
Also, he got 1 and he got a -1. That sounds great. That's even better.
So this is Jacob Pugily? Not sure. If you're in the chat, please explain to me how to pronounce it. Pugily. He's at 5352, and he says, "I'll pay whoever makes me laugh the hardest, $44 in BSV by the end of the day." You know, I actually went through this, and no offense to all my Twitch friends,
I believe he paid that already.
You know, I gotta say, I was ultimately not very impressed. But I mean,
What are you talking about? You didn't see Mario's? Mario was dope. He did some binary thing there.
yeah, I did a little binary. I don't know.
Pretty cool. I think he actually won it with that.
Is that someone already won it already?
Yeah, it was Mario with that was pretty fucking funny. It was like, I'm hungry. He hungry. Mario tries, dog. That's what I love about him. That's pretty fucking creative.
All right, I'll give him that. That's kind of funny.
He's won some shit on Twitch for that reason.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, Mario Dog, $44.
I've seen some.
Mario's goal is to become a professional Twitcher. I don't blame him. That's my goal too.
I've seen some funny shit on Twitch, and I don't know. I feel like this could have been better. Not bad though. Not bad.
Click on Jacob's name there.
Sorry, I'm missing it. Where am I going? This here?
Never mind. I don't know where you're at now. It's okay. His fifth post down, he's talking about paying Mario.
Oh yeah, there you go. Pay Mario $44. After much consideration, I gotta hand it to you. Creative and funny. Thank you everyone else for submissions. Hope I inspired some creativity today. That's what's up. Good for you, Mario. And good for you, Jacob, for sticking true to your word, man.
Getting people to create their content.
As fuck. Holy shit.
Now, I don't know a whole lot about this, and I think it's definitely got swept under the rug a little bit today. But this is Bitstocks at 1805. It says, we'd like you to meet Gravity, the world's first Bitcoin SV banking ecosystem. If you're keen for a first date, sign up for our next webinar. And the image actually says, what is Gravity? The world's first Bitcoin SV banking ecosystem. We've taken the technology of Bitcoin and made it useful for everyday life. The long-term goal of Gravity is to provide individuals with true control and sovereignty of their finances. Gravity aims to offer everyday financial products and services, all backed by the power and transparency of BSV. That's pretty sweet.
Leave a like on that.
Yeah,
that's the first time I would ever say leave a like for fucking financial institutions.
Right,
exactly. Is that Bitstocks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never know what the fuck he's talking about either. Remember, we watched a video.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah. Anyways, if you're interested in this, check it out. That's at 1805.
Michael Hudson's the creator of all that.
Okay.
Or he's involved in it.
And here's our boy Boss at 5695 talking about lockdown is almost over. Hell yeah.
You see the Bright Gang?
Yeah, a little Bright Gang turtle action. I like that. That's pretty awesome.
My boy Boss with that 5 a.m. spot.
Yeah, man.
Eastern Standard Time. Come check him out for the having.
Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, hopefully when this lockdown is over, we'll get back to doing cool shit like this. Check out the Master of Bushcraft at 1740 here. And this is something, I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but I was looking at this photo earlier, and there's this like big strip of lights or something. It makes me think it's like a ski
in the back,
ski slope
right?
Yeah. At first I thought it was like
I wonder where that's. I would like to know. I would love to know where this is at.
Yeah, I'd love to know where it is too. It looks almost like maybe Alaska or something. I know that's crazy, but somewhere outside of Juneau or something. But really very cool. Yeah, I was thinking it might have been some kind of like airport landing strip or something in the back, but it's weird looking, man. I can't figure out what it is.
There's something there like 15 foot in front of the fire, off to the right a little bit. I don't know what it is.
But do you see the little? It looks like a little like trolley there that's carrying little things, whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm seeing shit.
Like when you go to the bottom of the slope, then you go back up with that little thing.
Regardless, that's a sick photo.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And this is Isaac Morehouse at 2956. Says, oh boy, Josh Hensley not messing around, calling out everybody. We start with the easy stuff, but he brings some heat as we get going with TK Coleman and McGill. Had fun. Yeah, I actually watched a little bit of this earlier. It definitely got spicy.
Big shout outs to TK Coleman too with that 7 a.m. spot.
That's it, man.
Holy moly, we got the whole 24-hour live through in Twitch Culture Daily today.
That's right. And Gato at 1850 comments on it too and says Josh Hensley is on fire lately. Got to work harder. He's got to be talking about retro Twetch and him hanging out on everybody's podcasts. And it's true, man. Josh Hensley working hard. Shout out to you, Josh. And our own Manifestable at 9802 says, I love that Calvin Ayre is on the leaderboard right now without having made his first Twetch, simply because of how many engagements he has gotten from all the people following him. Imagine if he starts doling out the frog vision. That'd be
What do you
nice.
guys think about it?
Click that Calvin Ayre.
Yeah, I hear you.
No, it is the real Calvin Ayre. He has a post on his Twitter that says he joined Twitch.
Yeah, I mean, I
Go to his Twitter. He has a Twitter post.
no,
that
dude,
says he joined
I
Twitch.
don't doubt it. I believe it. It's just
Is he gonna use it?
it's just a sigh of disappointment, you know?
What?
Well, I mean,
Is he gonna use
I'm sure he'll use it.
I mean, how
I'm
you,
sure he'll use it. If he bowed down to Moisty and is already on the network, all right, he's already using it. Whether he's just reading on there, whether he's doing this, whether he's doing that, he's on Twitch. That's what matters. Okay.
Hey, I hear you, man.
And if Calvin is on Twitch, that means freaking Back to the Future guys not far from following along.
Yeah.
So I'm sure Satoshi's already lurking on around here as well.
Well, hopefully he starts posting soon. That's all.
Doesn't matter.
Did you
to me.
tag him in
The
this
fact
one?
that he's on here.
Did you tag him?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I didn't. I just manifested.
Mhm.
That's all right. We'll blow him up at some point. Don't worry.
I'll follow him. We'll follow him that's why I didn't follow him yet from when he leaves his first post. I'll leave him follow, but I think it's based that he's on Twitch.
He hasn't left the message yet. He didn't even. This is my first Twetch fire sign. You know?
Right.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
Yeah. We would have never featured somebody that hadn't made a post on Twitch Culture Daily unless you're Calvin Ayre. That's all.
Yeah.
But this is WY at 6, who just bought 1,500 S9s. My man's about to start mining, it looks like. Getting him a little cell phone mining operation going on, if I had to guess.
Is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah.
No, is that what it is, or is it Antminer S9? I don't know if he's talking about the cell phone. I think he might be talking about Antminer
He very well could be.
S9, which is an ASIC device to mine
Okay,
Bitcoin.
yeah. Regardless, this is definitely a mining post. Elon coming in.
Oh yeah.
Pool.Matterpool.
Dropping the matter pool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's definitely not a phone.
Okay. Well, I thought that was maybe a cell phone mining operation. I wasn't really sure. I guess that makes more sense, though, if there's an ASIC S9. Anyways.
1,500 of them. Woo!
This is Snafu's Situation Normal all fucked up at 11,736. Lilith in goodly Eden, Adam safely bide. But I, for peace, nor love, nor life, she cried, submit to thee. This is epic. And first off, I'm gonna go ahead and call out. This is original content here. This is original artwork. I'm pretty sure that's a Snafu signature down there in the corner. So
Sweet.
super sweet. Another artist coming onto Twitch. Y'all know how we love that. Y'all know we love that. And I really dig this too. This is a really unique piece. Very interesting. Lots of ways to interpret it too. Kind of the fallen angel and the crosses on the
That's
hill.
just definitely dynamite.
Super sweet.
Mm.
And
Dynamite.
my boy Josh Hensley at 145 definitely appreciates it too. /pay Snafu $5 for great art. Welcome indeed, Snafu. We're loving your stuff.
Props, Josh.
And here's the god of memes, meme god at 2464. BSV is 5. I'm just gonna let y'all take that in for a minute. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good meme right there.
Yeah.
Boo.
I like it.
Very nice. Very nice. And Connor McGee here at 449. He should be like I sort of feel like he's like a sitcom character, with a name like Connor McGee. Anyways, he says, well, look at that. Just a block on the Bitcoin BSV STN with over 13 million transactions in it. Another record. Block number 3240 with 13,193,761 transactions with over 33 BSV in total fees. That is a 3.2 gigabyte block. Y'all know we like big blocks around here. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, 3.2 gigabyte block.
That's
33
huge. That's epic.
BSV. That's like how much? That's like over six. That's like close to $7,000 right
That's
now.
a lot of money for
Just
sure.
in fees alone for miners.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking beautiful.
Sick.
That just shows you that even with the halving coming up and all that stuff, the transactions haven't slowed down. COVID, transactions haven't slowed down. Shitty economy, transactions haven't slowed down. BSV that's history.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And Vigard here at 176.
Transactions, that's huge.
Vigard
dude.
knows what's up too. He says BTC dead. 13 million transactions in one block, 33 BSV in fees. The future is scaling and on-chain everything that has value. Yeah, this is definitely an achievement, one for the history books. You know what? And I don't think it's going to last very long either. I mean, we're gonna bust that up here in the next week or so.
But the one thing to really think about, and remember, this is COVID going around. This is all the hash power in fucking BTC. People are still making transactions more than ever right now on BSV. That means more people are coming to BSV. Because let's say even the amount of people pre-COVID, right, started slowing down on the transactions, well, new people are picking up that slack.
You got it.
Just like you said, I mean, this is probably not going to last very long. 13 million transactions, one block.
No.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, we'll knock that off really soon. But yeah, that is seriously awesome.
They're trying to turn into mainly a transaction BSV. They want as much transactions as they can do. That's what they're pushing right now.
Well, when you do a transaction, it's proof. It's on chain, right? It's immutable.
Yeah.
So that's hence.
I know that's what AIM's doing, right?
Everything a microtransaction. That's why going back to the DM thing, they want to make that an on-chain transaction. Now, again, how much is 1 penny worth to you in DMs, right? It's different than Twetches because you're probably not going to get paid for your DMs unless you're, I don't know.
Exactly.
But you're not. I guess people won't be able to engage and like your posts in a DM, right? So
how are you gonna make that money back?
Again, Yeah, I think that with that, they're literally going to have to charge what it costs for the data and just the smallest transaction fee. So a transaction fee for something that small is going to be small as well. And I think it's like there's a set price for bit to BSV.
We'll see. I mean, it still takes 2 cents to make a single letter Twetch too. Twetch trying to get theirs, Money Button trying to get theirs, the miners trying to get theirs. So we'll see what happens. This is Attila at 205. He says the earth is healing. Just kidding. We've always had deer and polar bears roaming the city streets in Canada. Just a normal day. Just a normal average day in Canadian land. Tell him, Trisha. And Peter.
That's right, Peter V.
Yeah,
homeboy.
showed up.
Mr. Canadian.
It's our fearless leader hitting you with the frogs. Frog Vision. I don't know who made this, but you're cool in my book. We can hang out. That's awesome.
Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah. This is a little cool thing too. I always like the text art. This is nitroxe at 5242. You want this? Let me copy it first. All right, here you go, friend. I like that. It's pretty clever. Not too shabby there, nitroxe. Oh, and look, it's Michael Jacobs at 11756. It's your boy.
Who is this?
I don't know, but this Randy asked him for a shoe on head verification, so I'm thinking maybe it's some
it sounds like
influencer or something like that. I don't know.
No, it's somebody that I don't really know. That surely a lot of people do know. Anyways, Randy says he lies. No, hold on now, because you got Elon Moist here calling him out, saying shoe on head verification. Vice President Spiff says. Spiffy says, this ain't real for all.
Did you see it?
Come on, man.
Did you see his picture?
And of course,
Michael posted.
We go into that.
There it is.
Yeah.
It's real.
It seems legit.
That's for sure legit.
Yeah, it's totally legit.
Yeah.
Yep. Fully
And look
verified.
at the shoe. Look at the shoe to head ratio is perfect. Like,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
can tell that guy wears like size 3s. It's obvious.
And yeah,
It's real.
I've actually I've really combed this with a fine tooth comb, and yeah, no shoot
I've
job
seen no
here.
anomalies.
Nothing to see
Carry
here.
on.
Did your cymbals fall over?
Hey, that wasn't me, man. It's all quiet here. And we got NZSV at 1219. Says, "This is my first Twetch. Excited to be here. Fire. I am happy to be part of this growing great from the beginning. Go BSV. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Nice to have you here."
Yeah.
And IndyGrind 369, another first Twetcher at 11776, says, "Good morning, Kongs. Let's get this bread." That's what I'm talking about.
Kongs, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Kongs.
that's good.
Right, that's based.
I wonder what he means by Kong.
Don't know.
Like gorillas, like
Hard to
King
say.
Kong.
That's what I'm thinking.
Hard to say.
Okay, gorilla warriors.
Yeah.
That's it.
Gotta look more into this. I like this, man. Leave this guy a follow, man.
Yeah, I'll leave this guy a follow. I'm down for that.
That fucking you're yeah.
I think we actually maybe, I don't know, I can't tell. I was thinking it may have been a lady from the looks of the profile picture, but I simply cannot tell. Once I get this follow, I'm gonna examine that further. Let's see here.
Well, there is a simple.
Oh,
Well,
nope, that's just a
Nah.
guy with the hair.
yeah. Well, never assume somebody's gender.
Hey, exactly. And this is Timmy. This is our last Twitch that we have pulled up for today. First timer says, "Hey there, Twitch fam. New member here and would like to introduce myself. I'm Timmy. I'm 32 and from Asia. Crypto enthusiast, crypto art lover, and collector. Huge shout out to Inside Out for enlightening me and for his patience. Hope to bring great contents to everyone here." I'm dropping a like on that right there.
Yeah, Inside Out, my boy,
Yeah,
came through.
Shout out, man.
He was pretty excited about that. I don't blame him. The guy's supposedly an amazing artist, and like I immediately thought of Kanthala.
Yeah.
So it's like I haven't seen Kanthala in a few days.
Dude.
Something went wrong.
Branched one of his posts.
I bet it posted still.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna
I was
realize.
having problems using the one click for some reason.
When I make a post, I keep getting that, and then when I refresh it, it went through.
Well, I'm double liking it just for kicks. Huh, that's weird. Anyways, look, it's subtracting him. It had 3 likes, then 2 likes, now 1 like. I'm gonna keep doing this. I may be wasting all of our money. Yeah, look at this. I'm gonna break Twitch right now, in case you guys haven't noticed. I'm breaking Twitch live as we speak.
The Twitch team
Look,
made a
0 likes.
Made a little like Facebook group thing where they talk about like problems like this.
I have never seen this. I hope you guys are seeing what's happening right here. Everybody in the chat. -1 likes. Now we're cooking. I'm gonna keep going. I have to. This is amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, some got worked there.
Man, talk about a shitty first post.
Yeah, screw you, buddy.
I wonder if we're getting paid.
I don't know.
No, of course we're not getting paid.
Somebody check the money button and see if we actually are paying for this every time
Of
too.
course we're paying for this.
I really hope that we're paying for negative likes right now.
It's just.
I hope we're making. I hope we're taking Timmy's money.
Yeah,
I doubt it.
taking Timmy's
Nice.
money every day.
You would. No. I'm seeing like negative.
This is the last one. I'm gonna leave him with -5 likes. Yeah. Well,
You
that's.
should make it -218 likes.
Oh, okay. You gonna sit here and do this 213 more times?
No, you should have had one click on instead of looking like an old boomer using freaking.
Hey, man.
Swipe.
That's how I like it, man. You know me. You know I like that verification.
I don't like one click
You like
either.
that slow shit.
No, I like that.
I don't like one clicker.
I don't like one to post, but
I'm
there's
about that
sometimes
authorization,
I know
dog.
I'm not gonna make a post. I'm just gonna like posts.
Yeah.
So I use one click.
All right.
Like this is.
So, aside from something like Twitch, name one thing that you would ever want to use one click with that you wouldn't want to verify that you were sending money out.
Retro Twitch.
Okay, but that doesn't count because it's still freaking Twitch.
No, it isn't.
Whatever, dog. You know what I'm saying.
No.
One click's built into a retro Twitch. Yeah.
You're gonna be using pretty soon. You're not even gonna remember swipe.
Maybe not,
I
but
hope so.
I
just want to preview when I make a post.
Yeah. I don't necessarily need a swipe. I just do like that verification. You know what I'm saying? Little shoe on swipe verification. Swipe on hit. Whatever.
Until fucking money buttons that speeds up that animation, I'm not using it. And even like when you use one click, it still kind of gets stuck. I'm hoping, I can't wait for another wallet to get implemented. I'm hoping like they put like dot.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, we talk about this all the time. You know, we talk about this all the time.
Like, I can't wait for some new wallets to jump in on the Twitch game.
They're all trash, yeah.
Money button and Relay are both trash.
They're trash.
As a matter of fact, the best wallet to use is the Twitch SDK wallet. Straight the fuck up. If you really want to have post like instantly onto Twitch, use their fucking built-in Twitch SDK wallet.
I have heard good things.
It's the superior wallet.
Hey, you heard it. Moisty. You might as well just dump these other chumps and just come out with it. You said you would if you had to. I mean,
Jack Lou, I remember Jack Lou was begging them not to make a wallet. Please don't make a wallet because we're doing things. You guys haven't even fixed one, dude.
That's
you
it,
guys
man.
can't even freaking. It takes like 25 minutes to freaking put money into Relay 1. First I gotta put it in Relay X, then I gotta take it from Relay X and put it in Relay 1, and then if, I want to fucking put more in there, I gotta wait like that skeleton on the fucking bench, dude. And then Money Button is just slow as fuck.
I know.
You know what? I hope we get Dot and Volt, and I hope we get Electrum. I hope we get Exodus. Exodus will probably be fast as fuck. Exodus knows what the fuck they're doing as a wallet company. These other wallet companies need to set the fuck aside, or Twitch needs to do something.
Word. I would actually really like to see an Exodus wallet implemented in here. That'd be kind of sick.
I would love Exodus wallet.
Yeah.
Be implemented. A lot of people, like, you know what? As a matter of fact, you know what I'm gonna try out? I'm gonna download Electrum wallet.
Go for it.
And I'm gonna start using Electrum. I mean, obviously not for Twitch, but I heard that is like the best wallet. That and Simply Cash.
What was you gonna say, Dookie Love?
Simply Cash is freaking amazing, dude.
I don't remember. That's all good.
Okay, cool. Well, that's about all we have for this evening, this edition of Twitch Culture Live. You guys got any final thoughts for us? Wrap this thing up?
Yeah, I think fucking retro Twitch is dope. I've been using that shit all day. I hope to make my own version of some type of Twitch thing eventually. I hope Jack and Ryan step their fucking game up because their wallets suck for Twitch. I rather post with the Twitch SDK where I can't even do a line break. But I guess since now that I've been trying to learn HTML, which it's super fucking easy, anybody out there, if you've never done any programming, do HTML. It's easy as fuck to learn.
Yep.
Then I'm going to learn CSS. Then I'm going to learn JavaScript. And I'm going to make an InTheBox Twitch that suits my needs. And yeah. And I love the proof of concept, and I can't wait for Twitch SMS. There's so much dope shit that's coming now. I can't wait for the next Twitch SDK update with all the new interactions you're going to be able to do, or whatever the case is. Yeah, I'm fucking hyped. I'm hyped.
What about you, Dookie Love? You got anything for us?
I'm getting hyped for this vibe stream right here.
Yeah, man.
I gotta work that whole fucking day, but I'll be checking in and out on this and
You'll be in and out.
jumping in when for sure.
You can't stay away from us for too long.
No. Afterwards, I'll spend an entire 24 hours watching this thing, so you won't see me for another 24 hours.
Yeah.
There you go.
Speaking of that, we're gonna have to break it up into 3 different parts, right? So it's still gonna be a 24-hour live stream.
We'll work out the details.
And we'll probably talk about that.
Yeah, they don't even say that.
I looked it up on YouTube. Yeah, I looked it up on YouTube.
Do 2 hours.
Yeah.
No. I looked it up on YouTube. It's 12-hour max. So we're probably gonna do like 888.
Dude, it's all good. We're gonna work that out. My final thoughts of the day are first off, if you're a programmer, if you're a developer, then get the Twetch SDK, make your own thing. Use Josh Hensley as an example. Retro Twetch is dope as fuck, and you need to get up on there and you need to go on and make your own, kind of based around the same idea. Use the Twetch SDK wallet while you're at it. That's going to give you some serious speed when it comes to twetching. So that's a good thing. And the other thing I'm going to say is wallets. You guys, step your game up. This shit's whack. We're sick of dealing with it. It's time to step your game up. And two, Twetch devs.
I definitely agree with that.
If you're a person like me, I'm a content creator. I'm an artist. I'm a musician. I'm not a programmer. I'm not going to make my own version of Twetch. I want you to fix your version. Get all this stuff. And I know y'all are y'all sitting around like we're working. I know. I get it. Okay, take your time. But just know, I'm ready for these features when y'all are ready to drop them on us. Anyways, y'all know where to find us. Twetchcast.com, 7963 on Twetch. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. We really appreciate it. Give us a thumbs up.
Smash like right now.
Smash it. And we will see you guys later. Peace out.
So that's the deal, man. They've been watching Twetch Culture fucking daily.
Woo!